Welcome back to my channel. I already did 2 wires. I got it set just right to run these in there. This one's too flimsy or whatever you want to call it. So I'm putting them over there so it's not worth it. This one's a little bit too big, so I have to adjust it a little bit. I'm just trying to find all the ones the same size as those. Stick it through this hole. So the one row on top be too big. Get it in there, stick it in there. Take 2 hands to do, so I have to put you down for a minute. You will see it come out the back of it. Gotta move some stuff to get you set up. You'll see it come out the back, like how this wire come out the back side over here where my fingers are at. I'm starting right here with the white wire. So I'll be using the top one and the second one down, or the next one down from it. Not the third one down, but the second one down. The first 2 on top. I have to help it sometimes. Now it's jammed. Sometimes you have to straighten it out a little bit as you go. I don't have one of them big old $300 or $400 machines. This only cost me about $60, $65 with shipping and handling on Amazon. Or with cash, I mean. Anything over $35, you get free shipping and handling. If I don't want to cut it, it's because it's not wanting to stay on the blade right. Oh, it is now. Stuck it in a different hole. But it's not cutting all the way through. That's too small, too flimsy. Might be a little bit too tight for this one. We'll find out here in a second. Yep, let's straighten it out. I just thought I'd give you guys a heads up, a head start on what I'm doing with the wiring. And don't mind the light shining at you. It's coming from my drill. That's why I don't have your dresser on it, till it's shining off my steel plate here, off my light. If I do it nice and slow, it will cut all the way through until it hit that mark where it jumped off. So you want to try to straighten it out so it to feed through this, so it can continue cutting right through it, like that. But if you get a good start, usually you just grab a hold and just peel it right on off like an apple peel. Either that or just grab the hold of the other end and just try to pull it off that way too. Sometimes it comes off, sometimes it don't. But if you grab the pliers, hold on to one end, then you just peel it right off. And that's 12. That's how I've been doing it for a while. I just want to get enough of it started, going, or get me started from all the wires that I've been recycling. I had to straighten that tip out. It was bent like that, and I couldn't get it in there that way. I knew that was gonna happen. Let it walk its way through. Try to catch it on the other side. But if you go too fast, you ain't gonna catch it. And sometimes it don't wanna peel through there because you're going too fast, or it's not cutting it all the way through. It's pulled all the way out, and there's your 12. And this one's more straighter. This one's more straighter. More straighter, however you wanna call it. That cut through, but didn't cut all the way through, so I don't see the copper wire until you cut through. You can see the line. Hard to tell what the line is, but I point at it. Cut the line, and you see the line. It cut through, you just can't see it. So I got it set to cut that way. So I don't want to cut the wire in case it's really fine wire. The really fine wire is really thick wire as well. Find that blade. Let it drive through that, about that fast. When you hear it humming like that, that means meet the end or it hung up. It's gonna sit there and spin, spin, spin. I know it cut through, just not wanting to show. The other good way to do is push this end down on the table, and the other end will slide up. Then you just grab a hold and just pull it all the way out. If you get lucky to see one like that, do them all. If not, you don't have to cut them. And there's one right here sticking out a little bit. That one don't want to come loose, so I'm just trying to have it cut through it. Usually when you cut through it, release the pressure a little bit. Sometimes you have to do it more than one. I've seen people done that on YouTube videos. See people done that on YouTube videos, run it through more than once. So the first time it's cutting through the plastic or the rubber, and the second time you got cut through the plastic to get it to come off. This one I think I already done and didn't want to cooperate. If I go too fast, I don't want to stay in the hole. Let it do its thing. One speed, but now I don't want to go. Hitting all them bumpy waves. What I've done before, just grab a hold and peel it off as much as you can. You don't end up like that half the time. Run it through again. Try to cut it off some more if you can. Turn it the other way. Sometimes you get it to come off better if you turn it the other way. It'll release some more pressure off of it. Oops, sorry about that. You went dancing a little bit there. There's a bunch of wavy river waves. Try to straighten that out the best you can before you drive it in the wire stripper. Otherwise, it's gonna go dancing all the way out the other side and begin with. Sometimes I take my hammer to them. And I just hold it flat on one side and then I beat them all down one way. If you go nice and slow right there, sometimes it cuts all the way through, as you see right here. As you can see right there, you can see a little bit of copper showing through it. I wanted to cut all the way through it, but that plastic paper was keeping it from doing it. The insulated paper. Grab that in and just pull it on out. Do that a bunch more. You can see the insulated paper bubbled up a little bit. Then it's all black from here down. You gotta cut through that insulated paper before it cuts into this plastic thing, or whatever you want to call it, the second layer of the paper. Don't want to come out right. So the best way to do is just fold it all back and then spin it in the opposite way. Now you see, cut through all that. Pull half of that off. Get the pliers and try to pull it off the rest of the way if you can. If not, get your razor blade knife and just slice it all the way across. It'll come out eventually. I'm gonna work on getting this cleaned off, so I'll catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell.